Hi guys, welcome to my next tutorial. Today I would like to show you another pattern for a bracelet with a beads. For my project I used 130 beads because I've done 10 rows. In each row I used 13 beads. I've used the Anchor cotton thread yarn in size 20 and the crochet hook size 0.75 millimeters. For this tutorial you don't need to use any clips or nothing like that because I sew the ends together and it's quite easy to fit on your hand. Before we start working on our bracelet we need to slip the beads on the thread yarn because it's not really easy to show during the recording video and it's taking lots of time. I've done it already. So I've got lots of beads and now we will start by making slip knot. And then chain of 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Now we need to make a slip knot into the first chain to make ring. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet. One, 2, 3, and now into the chain 17 space I need to slip the beads. We need to make 13 double crochets. So the chain of 3 is count as a first double crochet, then we need to make 13 more. So basically we will have 14 double crochets. So chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you need to continue to make 5 more. 10, 11, 12 and 13. So first round we've got already done, and now again I need to slip all the beads, go down because it's hard to work if you've got everything next to your stitch. And now we will start round number 2. Chain of 3 again as a first double crochet, and now on round number 2 we will work between each double crochet chain 1. But before we will make chain of 1 I will grab my first bead, I will put next to the hook, next to the stitch, and then I will make chain of 1. Now we are going to the next stitch and we will make double crochet. So again now we should make chain 1, so I will take another bead and I will do the same. So I am putting the bead next to the stitch, then I am making chain 1 and into the next stitch double crochet. Now I am taking another, I will do chain 1 and then double crochet into the next stitch. So we need to repeat this pattern to the end of our row, and at the end we should have 14 double crochets again, chain 3 is count as the first one, and 13 chain 1 spaces. In each chain 1 space we should have one bead. I've done my 14 double crochets and I've got 13 chain 1 spaces, in each I've got one bead, so as I said, now we will start next row. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, we need to turn the work, and into the same stitch as we've done chain 3 we will work double crochet. So now chain of 3 is not count as any stitch. After double crochet into the same stitch we will work chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we will work on the top of double crochet 3 double crochet. So now we have to put crochet hook between chain of 3 and the double crochet to make first double crochet 1, then second, 2 and 3. We've got chain 3 and 3 double crochets. Now we are going to the next double crochet. Into the next double crochet we need to make single crochet. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. We are going to the next double crochet and we will work double crochet into that stitch, then chain of 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and now we will repeat what we've done here. So 3 double crochets between chain 3 and the double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Into the next double crochet, single crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next stitch double crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and again into the space between chain of 3 and the double crochet we will work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet into the next stitch, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet into the next double crochet. So as you can see we need to skip each chain 1 space. So again, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 double crochets into the space between double crochet and chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, single crochet into the next stitch, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next stitch double crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets into the space between chain of 3 and double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Into the next stitch we will work single crochet. So now we should have 4 double crochets left, so basically 3 double crochets and chain 3 space, chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Now chain of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Slip stitch into the top of chain 3. So now this will be hard. We've done a slip stitch. Now we will start repeating what we've done as a first round. So chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, we need to turn the work into the chain 10 space. Again we will work 13 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need to continue until we will have chain 3 and 13 double crochets into the chain 10 space. I've done my chain 3 and 13 double crochets, so after the last one double crochet we can make a slip stitch between chain 3 and the first double crochet to hold everything in one piece. So now we will start next round, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, again as a first double crochet, and now we will start repeat the round with the beads. So before we will make chain of 1, we need to take 1 bead, then we are making chain 1 and we are going to the next stitch and we need to make double crochet, and again we need to take next bead before we will do chain 1, and we've got the bead, so now we can make chain 1 and double crochet into the next stitch. So again in this row we should make 14 double crochets because chain 3 is a count as the first one, and 13 chain 1 spaces. In each chain 1 space we need to work with a bead. So chain 1, double crochet, into the next stitch. So now again I've done 14 double crochets and 13 chain 1 spaces. We need to start next round. We will make exactly the same as we've done here. So chain of 3, it's not count as any stitch. Into the same first stitch we need to make double crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets between chain 3 and double crochet. 1, 2 and 3, single crochet into the next stitch, into the next double crochet from the previous round. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the next stitch, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 double crochets between chain 3 and double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Single crochet into the next stitch, chain of 3, double crochet into the next stitch, and now again we need to make chain of 3, 3 double crochets between chain of 3 and double crochet. So we need to repeat making those shells. We've done 2, so 3 more times. We need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells. So when we've done the 5th shell and we've done single crochet into the next stitch, we should have another 3 double crochets and a chain of 3 left. So now we need to make chain of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slip stitch into the top of chain 3, and now again we need to start making whole pattern. So chain of 3 as a first double crochet. We need to turn the work into the chain 10 space, 13 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So again, after the last one, we will make slip stitch between chain of 3 and first double crochet. We've got the last one shell, slip stitch, now chain of 3 as a first double crochet. We need to turn our work again. So basically now we have to repeat whole pattern. So before we will make chain of 1, we need to grab a bead. Now chain 1, double crochet into the next stitch. So again, in this round we should have 14 double crochets, 13 chain 1 spaces. In each chain 1 we need to work with a bead. So basically now we have to repeat whole this pattern all the way, so for as long as you need. So that depends, you know, how many rows, how many shells, we can call all this part as shell, so how many shells you will need. So I've shown you how to make 2, how to connect them together, so now you shouldn't have a problem with making it. So I've done actually 10 times our shell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now what I decide, I will not make this bracelet with any claps. I will sew both sides together, so that I've done one extra because I would like to connect them as a whole piece. So if you can see, it's hard to show you, but maybe you will see, everything will be look as a one part. To connect those two sides together, I will use the yarn needle. I will not make the slip stitches or something like that, because at the end you can see actually where was done all slip stitches. So for this project I will use the yarn needle. I will connect my two sides together, and then our bracelet will be done. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching my tutorial, and see you in the next time.